Good morning, everyone. Can you hear us right? Can you hear us loud and clear? Yes, amazing. Good morning again, and welcome to this new webinar about the Action Network Call. Today's session is dedicated to the exchange and learning journey within the Action Networks. And we will give you a better understanding on how the exchange and learning works during this journey. My name is Camilla Chiappini. I'm Communication and Knowledge Officer at Urbact, and together with me today we have Evgenia.
Hello, everyone. I'm Evgenia Strati. I'm a project officer in the Capacity Building and Networks unit in the Urbact Secretariat. Welcome.
So, since it is a webinar and we cannot see you, we'd like to read in the chat where you're connecting from, and also if it's sunny where you are, because luckily enough today in Paris we have a very nice spring day. So let's see. Komotini, nice. Poland, Albania, Romania, Hungary, Austria, Malta, Belgium, Denmark, France, Moldova. Amazing. Where is Italy? Italy, yes. Because I'm Italian, sorry. Nice. Portugal, Spain. Amazing. Okay, very nice. So, while you continue to tell us where you're connecting from, just a few quick housekeeping notions. This session is being recorded. Everything will be uploaded on the session page on our website, together with questions and answers. So we will have specific questions moment during the webinar, and everything then will be collected, gathered, and uploaded for you to always have a reference point. Yeah, just put your questions on the chat section, and we will be taking them during today's session, but also if we are missing some of them, we will be answering later on, so no worries. Now, let's get started with taking a look at today's agenda. So we'll begin with a short introduction about the Urbact program for the ones that might be less familiar. We will dive into the network, the Action Network journey. We will be seeing how exchange and learning activities are shaped within this new type of networks, and then the expertise support available to the networks. Finally, we'll leave a little bit of space to talk about the application process a little bit and what's coming next. So, the Urbact program. I'm sure many of you are already familiar, but for the ones that might not be familiar, the Urbact program is a European Territorial Cooperation Program co-founded by the European Regional Development Fund, the Instrument of Pre-Accession Assistance, and the Neighborhood Development and International Cooperation Instrument. And its main objective is, of course, to promote sustainable urban development and international cooperation among cities in Europe and beyond. Since 2002, the Urbact program has involved more than 1,000 cities in more than 150 networks. In addition to the networks, we also offer different kind of support, the capacity building support and activities, and the knowledge share and uptake. Those are mostly for everyone to join. They are mostly like public events and activities, but some of those activities are reserved specifically for beneficiaries. Another nice note to mention is the budget for this new call, which is up to €1 million per network, which is it's higher than what was foreseen for previous calls. So now, we get into the core of this session with the question, what is an action network? So, Evgenia, can you enlighten us? What is an action network?
Thank you, Camilla. So you started with the basic aspect, which is the budget. So you advertised it in a good way.
I did.
But this is not only what it is about. And first of all, just to say that probably many of you have already attended the previous info session, which was about presenting the call and how to build a strong partnership. So you have had a first idea of the basics of the call, But we'll go through again quickly, just to refresh your memory, and also for those who have not attended the previous one, just to repeat that everything is recorded and can be seen. You can watch it again from our website, the call webpage. So, Action Network, it's a new type of network introduced this time in urbact 4, and it is about supporting cities with strategies on a specific topic to implement actions. What does it mean? Does it mean it's that a strategy already exists on a specific topic challenge that cities are facing, and this call provides the opportunity to implement actions related to this strategy. So this is a novelty in the urbact network universe, let's say. Okay, so why to apply?
Why? That's a good question.
So yes, you have an existing strategy or policy framework, and you want to build on this. You want to take part in transnational exchange throughout the network lifecycle. It's still the core element of an urbact network, transnational exchange. And of course, using the urbact method, co-creation, participatory approach with in the framework of the urbact local groups. We will come back to this later. You want to refine, implement, and monitor concrete actions. So implementation is a core element this time. As usual, you will benefit from visibility and communication activities. Camila already spoke about it a little bit. We have big events at program level. And together with all this, you always have, as always, the support of urbact experts. This is taken care of by the program. You will benefit from the involvement of your local stakeholders, and very important, you will enjoy a safe space for experimentation, because we always welcome innovation and experimentation in every call. Okay, so let's check again very quickly the main features. So these partnerships will be between 6 and 8, will involve at least 6 and maximum 8 partners, including the lead partner. Cities that can participate are all EU member states, plus Norway, Switzerland, plus the 5 Western Balkan cities, countries, Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Serbia, plus Moldova and Ukraine. The beginning of the network activity will be in November 2026, and it will end at the end of April 2029. Again, the budget is a bit higher this time, so 1 million euros for each network, including the local co-financing. So it's all together. Yeah. And let's check very quickly also the eligibility requirements to build your partnership. So again, this is the number of partners, 6 to 8. A city can be a lead partner of only one action network. It can be they can be lead partners in another type of network, but not in an action network. A beneficiary, so a partner can participate in maximum 2 approved networks as simple partners. Only one partner from the same country in each network, in each partnership. Only one non-city partner allowed per network, and at least half of the partners must come from EU member states. Also, we have in every partnership, we can have maximum 1 partner from IPA and NDC countries. That being said, as a general advice, it is recommended to build a diverse partnership. So the importance is, even if, it's not together with the eligibility criteria, have in mind that as diverse as a possible partnership can be, it's better for the results of the network. And also, we always welcome newcomer cities to urbact. This is also to be kept in mind when you build your partnership. Let's see a little bit the journey, what it looks like. The duration is 13 months, and it is organized around 3 major stages. So the activation stage of 7 months, it includes 3 months at the beginning of contracting and onboarding, so administrative aspects, signing the contracts, consolidating the partnership and contracts of experts, setting up the local groups, the urban local groups, or ULG. We use this acronym a lot. You will be hearing it a lot. And it's the moment after the first 6 months, after the first 3 months, to build the baseline study and network roadmap. So this is the main output, compulsory output of the activation stage. So this is what will happen roughly. In the second stage, it's the longest one. It's the essential part of the journey, 20 months long. You will be developing, implementing, and monitoring your concrete actions. So this will happen also with the help of action labs. This is also a new term introduced in this call. These are the ULG groups getting together around a specific action or actions, and they design, implement, and monitor it within these labs at local level. At the same time, the learning and transnational exchange is continuing. It's the main, again, it's the main stage where exchange and learning activities will take place, and where the learning happens at network level. And the finale, it's the last 3 months, where you will be finalizing your outputs, your results, and you will be organizing your final events. And you will, of course, take care of the project closure also in administrative, in an administrative manner. Okay, so all along the journey, you will have to organize 5 core network meetings. This is the minimum compulsory number of transnational events in person. In between, you will have also your customized exchange and learning activities that you will be decide and design during the activation stage. So your baseline study and network roadmap will be the reference, the framework of this exchange and learning customized activities. And this will be happening at network level. There will be, at the same time, the local groups meetings in between. And there are some milestones during this journey. So you will have the Ready for Action meeting at the activation stage. So one of the 5 core network meetings. The second one will be the midterm reflection meeting and the final meeting or sharing event at the end. So these are fixed. And then the other 2 will be decided during the activation stage. I mean, where will be put in each partnership. Okay, so here you also see in this infographic, you see also the main outputs of each step. We will go back to this in detail later on. And of course, once again, you will be having the program support all along the journey. You will have network experts, and you will have always capacity building support through the urbact toolbox, through the urbact university that will be organized in August 2027. And always having the knowledge hub and communication activities, taking care of the dissemination and communication of your results.
Yes.
Okay, that was a bit dense, but don't worry. Here we have also, I mean, you will have the slides, of course, at the end of the webinar. So you have in detail every stage so that you can cut it in pieces. It's easier to digest. So as I said earlier, this is the activation stage, and this is where you start creating also at city level, what I haven't said before, and here you can see it more clearly, your action portfolio, because this is the main output at local, at city level. So each partner, each city will put together an action portfolio, and this will be starting right from the activation stage. It's when you will refine the actions that you are already planning to carry out. You will already have an idea already from the application stage phase right now, and then here is the moment where you will refine them and decide on which ones you will focus and implement. And at the end of the stage, you will prepare a budget to be validated by the program before going to the activation, to the development delivery stage, where everything will happen. It's the step 2 of the action portfolio, where you're actually implementing. So actions are being implemented on an ongoing basis during the network journey. We can go to the next slide. And here I will focus again on the output, which will be finalized. So here you will have your action portfolio ready at local level, and at network level, it will be an action playbook that we will touch upon a bit later in a while. Yeah, let's see the outputs in a list because it's easier. You see that they're not so
overwhelming.
Once again, baseline study, that means also network roadmap. This is what you will be working on at the beginning. Also communication plan, which is very important. Then you will have the 5 transnational network meetings, 3 network journals, 3 network articles. These are also communication outputs. And the final network output, which will be the actions playbook. These are happening at network level. So each partner at local level will be setting up a local group, urbact local group, ULG, will be creating, designing, implementing, creating an action portfolio, and the actions themselves, of course. As I said at the beginning, additionally to these main requirements as outputs, you are expected to develop your additional customized set of exchange and learning and communication activities. So this is something that you will be deciding together as a partnership during the activation stage. And it's good to have an idea. Also, you are also expected to have an idea already in the application phase. All this will be refined, and you will be supported by experts in deciding, refining, and shaping your network methodology and additional outputs. Okay, so a little bit more focus on the baseline study, because it's the first thing that you will have to face. Here, it's important to have a detailed description of the policy challenge. Just as a reminder, it's a common policy challenge for all the network partners. And this is the moment where you will, mainly the lead expert and lead partner, while visiting each partner city, will review the local context and potential of each partner city, potential for engagement. So here you will also, as I said before, build your learning methodology. And this will be done while identifying the barriers and the assets of the partnership, and also, of course, the complementarities between partners. So this is very important to be clear, so that the methodology will be beneficial for everyone. So this is the baseline study. I think it's enough to stay here. And to remind that it goes together with the network roadmap. This is a document that comprises the network roadmap. So it's the detailed work plan of activities at transnational and local level, because these are two interconnected levels during the whole network journey. Action portfolio. So, yeah. Something happened with the slide.
Yeah, it's not showing.
Okay.
But it's okay. I mean, we can, in any case, we will be, if there are some errors in the slides, we will be updating them and putting them on the event page afterwards. Do you want to, in any case, mention something about the action portfolio, just to give some notions?
Yes, actually, yeah, maybe something.
And we will need to be creative and imagine the slide, but it will be there once we'll be uploading everything online. Sorry for this.
So yeah, sorry for this. This is it's a bit kind of self-explanatory. So it's action portfolio is the output of each partner at local level, gathering information related to the actions implemented during the network. So this is something that will be the result of the work of the ULG, and particularly the action labs in the framework of the ULG. So local stakeholders who will be working towards designing the actions, but also implementing and monitoring. And the learnings coming out of this process will be included in the actions portfolio in order also to be it's to leave let's say to leave a legacy for the continuation, because this is something that is not done just to tick a box and say we carried out these actions, but they will serve as learnings for the upscaling and the continuation of the projects beyond the journey of the network. So you of course you can find more details in the guide. Everything is explained there, but also there will be a correct slide.
Yes.
Given uploaded for you after the webinar. Okay, so let's see what happens with the continuation. How to shape the network activities. There is no ideal way, there is no strict roadmap suggested by the program, because every case is different, every network is different, partners are different. So we always encourage innovation, and you are always in a safe space to create your own unique work plan and roadmap during the journey. The essential thing here is to always keep in mind that the local and transnational level should be all the time interconnected and feed each other with the learning and results. So what happens at the network transnational meetings, wherever all the partners are gathered, where sessions are dedicated sessions on topics, on methods, peer reviews are taking place, all the learning gathered from each transnational meeting should go back to your ULG, your urbact local group, and vice versa. So that whatever is done locally will go up to the transnational level and test and compare and see what other partners are doing. So this is a non-stop process that ensures the good functioning and the results that we want you to have. What about, more concretely, the transnational activities? How should it be? It can be in different formats. We spoke about the in-presence core network meetings, but you also have online meetings in between. When we spoke about customized exchange and learning activities, it means that you will add online sessions. It could be workshops, it can be thematic sessions, whatever you decide, of different lengths. The transnational meetings are usually 2 to 3 days long. An online meeting can be a 2-hour long webinar or workshop, for example. These are just indicative. Always think to keep meetings interactive, stimulating, and enjoyable, because people are expected to concentrate for quite a long time, and it's always better and more efficient to have interaction and people participating actively. Okay, so thematic focus according to your topic, of course, and the type of stakeholders you have at local level. For example, your ULG will focus on different topics as well. You can have site visits, as I said, peer review exercises, problem solving at local level, analysis, etc. So always think of finding dynamic facilitation techniques, but you will have your experts also to help you with this. Local stakeholders, it's a key partner in this process. And advanced planning here, it means that it's always essential to know in advance what will happen of course in the meeting, and also inform the participants and your local stakeholders. To share some orientation material in advance, so they come prepared and they can onboard directly your meeting. So always think pre and post meeting briefing notes. It's important to capture also what's happening, because this is the only way to make it useful for the continuation. And document and have also always a rationale behind why this meeting is happening now, why there was another meeting before and another meeting after this. You have different tools to capture learning. This is something that we provide as a program in the toolbox. And always support and follow up materials, again, handouts, also to help your participants use them further after the meeting, and for their debriefing in their own because these are people getting together, but they work separately, so in their own teams. Yeah. Okay. So have all these things in mind. Let's focus a bit on the application stage, because as I said before, you are expected to have the ideas and principles around your exchange and learning journey. So these will be refined, this will be decided upon at the activation stage, but you already have to put them in the application as a general idea. Study carefully the activities described in the guide. Check your application form questions in advance, and also examine the assessment criteria, which can be found in the terms of reference. And this will guide you through the filling out of your application. Okay, so just to wrap up a little bit, what to keep in mind. The actions implemented they are drivers for the transnational exchange and learning activities, while also a concrete output. So these are always to be shared, peer-reviewed, tested. It's not just an action to be implemented and just stay there as something that was done and checked. So it's a tool for the learning. Then every journey is unique, so feel free to use your creativity for this. Don't stress saying that I have to be exactly as they are asking me to be. You have the general guidelines, but be creative. And of course, always think that these are lessons that are being created to inspire inspire partners at local level and develop skills. This is a very important component of the urbact journey, developing skills related this time to the action implementation. In previous calls, we had action planning. Now it's action implementation at the same time. Well,
yes, we're halfway through this webinar and we have nice questions in the chat already. So let's take hopefully all of them. We'll see how we can manage. So the first question is, does the strategy or policy have to be already existing in all the cities part of the network?
Yes, thank you very much for the question. The answer is yes. Yes, we need all partners to have a strategy in place. It means that it's designed and finalized and according to the local contexts adopted. So this is something that has to be clear from the beginning, and in the application form you will be requested to explain so what the strategy is, when it was created, is it finalized. So this is important as a starting point already.
Great. The second question, what is the scope of the actions? As far as I understood, they cannot be large infrastructures. Can partners purchase equipment for the actions, and what percentage of the budget can it take?
Yes. So the scope, exactly, it's not about large infrastructure. This is something that you know, and it's still the case for urbact. It's not about this. These are smaller scale soft actions, let's call them like this, which are targeted in improving policies or governance methods, services, participation mechanisms, so organizational practices in cities. So soft actions. Yes, equipment can be purchased. There are separate dedicated budget lines for the actions themselves that include also equipment. And the action budget altogether is expected to be 50% of the whole network budget.
Exactly. Next question. Does the partner have to have funds reserved in the city budget at the application submission stage?
Well, it's urbact is a program that reimburses expenditures. So the partner has to be able to advance, to make the expenditure, and then the program is reimbursing during the reporting phases during the journey. So yeah.
Okay. We'll take maybe a couple more, and then the others we'll see if we have time, because we have other moments dedicated to questions. If not, they will be answered in any case later on, and you will find them on the webpage. So the terms of reference requires actions to be based on an already existing strategy or local policy, as we just said. If a partner lacks a broad strategy document but runs a multi-year formalized participatory budgeting program backed by municipal regulations, does this program qualify as an existing local policy baseline for their actions?
Yes, good question. So as long as it's, maybe I will not be able to reply right away, but the important thing is that it concerns the specific topic of the network, and it is in place, and but it has to be. Because you spoke about the budget.
Yes, sorry. It's a multi-year formalized participatory budgeting program.
But it has to be something absolutely related to the topic, the scope of the network
that they will be joining.
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, we'll take one more and then we go on. Is a municipal company considered as a city or a non-city partner?
Okay, this is an eligibility question. Yes. Feel free to write us directly to an@urbact.eu. We will give you everything anyway. It's in the slides, because every case is different. So we will check with your national authorities and we'll get back to you in writing.
Exactly. because eligibility will be done in any case by case in order to be sure in on it.
But yeah, whenever you're not sure, absolutely write to us, explaining, giving the name of the partner company, whatever, and the website if available, so that for us to have as many elements as necessary to check the eligibility.
Great. Okay, now we'll keep on going with the information giving, since we have 20 minutes with you this morning. But all the questions that are not tackled this morning, they will be answered in any case again on the page. You will find everything. Okay, now expertise support.
Yeah, well, I spoke about the expertise support. It's essential. Here is it's an additional envelope of 127,500 euros that is additionally provided by the program. This is something that you don't have to budget for. So because the good news is that we're taking care of contracting and paying the experts that will be supporting you. It's totally 170 expertise days available. I say totally because we have two types of experts. So we have the lead expert who will be supporting the network over the entire journey. So from day one to the final event. So this is a high engagement professionally for the main expert of the network. And then we will have also ad hoc experts who will be providing specific support on particular subjects, methodology, communications, etc. So they are appointed during the journey at different points wherever relevant. All experts are selected from the urbact.eu pool of validated experts. This is something you find on our website, the pool of experts. And this is the prerequisite for an expert to support an urbact network. The expertise support, we have an issue with the slides, but you forget the yellow parts. They're okay. Support with the baseline study, the methodology, as I said before, because the baseline study is a deliverable co-created at the network level, but put together by the lead expert. So network methodology for sure, the setting up of the local groups and support, how is this happening, is also something that experts will support you with, your lead experts, namely, because it's something that starts from the beginning, and ad hoc experts are coming later on in the journey. Expertise for the design and delivery of the transnational exchange and learning activities, the action labs, thematic expertise, methodology, of course, because an urbact expert, first and foremost, is an expert in integrated and participatory approach. So she will be guiding you through this. And there will be, of course, peer review sessions and organized, supported by expert as well. Action portfolios will be supported by experts and all the key network outputs. Okay, experts also participate at program level activities. This is it. How does it work? The important for you as applicants is to define and express already in the application the expertise needs and the criteria. So what kind of expertise you will be needing according to your topic, your challenge. Then once your network is hopefully approved, the network, the urbact validated experts in the pool will be invited to express their interest in becoming a lead expert of an action network. This is corrected. So this is something that we will be organizing. The pool of experts will check the applications, the expressions of interest coming from the pool of experts in coherence with the application form that you will have we will have submitted. And then there will be a final agreement between the Secretariat and the lead partner on the selection of the lead expert, which will be done through an interview with the candidates.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have time to take some more questions which came before. So it's about the previous block of information. So if a proposal engages a non-city partner, does this organization also need to have some kind of strategy, a stakeholder group, etc., in place as it applies for cities? Or they can act simply as a knowledge provider and these requirements don't apply?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a bit different for a non-city partner because it's not the same way of functioning. So again, here there should be a clear relation with the challenge, the topic of the network. If it's not a strategy, it can have another form, but you will have to explain in the application why this partner. This is what I can say at this point.
Mm-hmm. Interested in being partner of an eco-friendly project? This is a request of networking. Very nice. We will come to the networking information in a while. Do you expect partner cities to already identify and clearly define in the application form the specific actions they intend to implement? Could you please clarify how you envisage the development of learning activities, especially considering the strong connection with implementation-oriented action? So the first block is...
Once again.
Do you expect partner cities to already identify and clearly define in the application form the specific actions they intend to implement?
They should have an idea of the actions. Yeah, we're expecting to see which actions you are envisaging. But once again, this will be refined, so we're not expecting the final, already perfectly designed actions to be there. But you have to have a quite clear idea of actions, even if they're not in detail. They can be a bit more roughly presented, but the idea and the principles should be there.
Yes.
I hope it's clear enough.
It is. Let us know if it is. And the second part of the question, could you please clarify how you envisage the development of learning activities, especially considering the strong connection with implementation-oriented actions?
This is something that you will be designing. Yeah, how we envisage. It will be, again, I mean, the exchange and learning, it's still the same, the principle. So maybe it's a question coming from someone who has been in an urbact network before. So the difference is, for example, before you had a peer review of a draft action plan, of draft action plans. Now you will peer review your action portfolios. So you will be organizing your exchange and learning based on the specific outputs. So it's something that you will adapt accordingly, but I don't see a big difference in this. I mean, we don't expect something completely new. It will be, again, sessions, thematic or methodological, that have to do with actions.
Yeah. Next question. Is it eligible for a regional authority, so non-urban actor, to join an urbact network, provided that it has a formal partnership agreement with a city within its territory? Regional authority.
It's city and non-city partners. Yeah, and the regional authorities are not partners in these networks. But again, send us an email the name of the partner.
Okay. We take another one and then we go on. If a proposal engages a non-city partner, a lot of question on eligibility, but we really encourage you to write if you're not sure so that you can get a specific answer on your situation, let's say. But we take this one. If a proposal engages a non-city partner, does this organization also need to have some kind of strategy, a stakeholder group? So this is the previous one. It's the previous one. Yeah, so it's already answered. In terms of budget allocation, how should a university acting as the single non-city partner be positioned, considering that around 50% of the project budget must be dedicated to local action implementation, that's right, which is primarily city-driven. So how is the university supposed to manage the budget? Is there any guidance on how to balance their budget so that it remains compliant and proportionate to their supporting role?
Yeah, here I would like to say that the 50% of the budget dedicated to actions is stricter at network level. It's there where we expect the 50% to be dedicated to actions. At partner level, there is more flexibility for cases like this.
Yeah, great. Okay, I'd say we go on. And then if we have time, we can take some at the end. So where to start with the application? We have in store a webinar dedicated to the application process, and we'll see that in a while. But in the meantime, you can already start browsing the materials that are already online. So you have the terms of reference already published on the Get Involved page. You have guide for applicants, guide to Synergy. Synergy is the system that we use to manage the networks. So you also have a guide to navigate Synergy. You have the program manual. The frequently asked questions, as we were mentioning, they're always uploaded after each session. And so you will find them in each page after the webinars. Always everything on the Get Involved page. We also developed an infographic of the call, which was published at the launch of the call. It's interactive and it summarizes all the main points and important information about the call. And the last point, which is also very important, it's the partner search tool. So you have available a matchmaking platform on the Get Involved page. You can access and you can already find ideas in there and proposals from cities, from the eligible cities. So yeah, you can already get inspired. You can see if somebody is already tackling the topics that you'd like to work on. All of this is in the Get Involved page, but as we were mentioning during the webinar, if you have any question, any doubt, you can get in touch directly via the email an@urbact.eu. As we said, today, 12th of May, we have the second webinar on exchange and learning during the network journey. We already had one, the first one on 1st of April, which was dedicated to...
Which was a joke?
Sorry. We did have jokes in the webinar. And it was dedicated to the code presentation and introduction, and also how to build a partnership for the action networks. The next one will be on the 27th of May, always at the same time, so from 10 to 11. And that one, it will be dedicated to the application submission, tech and troubleshooting. So that one would be very much focused on application going. The following one, on 29th May, it will be on how to write good application using storytelling techniques. This is very... it will be the final troubleshooting. So for candidate lead partners, so the ones that will be proposing themselves as lead partners, they will have a dedicated one on the 9th of June. So that's all from our side. Those are the next steps. Always get in touch with us if you have any doubts, any questions via the dedicated email for this specific call, an@urbact.eu. All information that we gave you is available for you already to look at the Get Involved page. the recording and the frequently asked questions, so the questions that you've been asking and you are still submitting, I see you in the chat, all of them will be in the frequently asked questions on the event webpage. And I guess that's it. We still have 5 minutes, so maybe we can tackle some of the questions. Sure. So, yeah, this one we already answered. How detailed does the strategy need to be regarding the project topic? Is it enough if the topic appears as an objective or horizontal objective? How specific needs the topic to be? Not the specific actions, the topic.
Yes, it has to be clear. I mean, we have to. I cannot say like on case by case here, but it has to be clear because it has to. You cannot start from scratch. So think it like this. Why are you choosing this to participate in a network with a specific topic? So how important it is for the city, how clear it is that you are ready to move to actions. So it has to be developed.
Here we have a question about the following webinars. Is the 12th of May only for lead partners to attend? I think you mean the very last one, the 9th of June. The 9th of June, it is only for lead partners.
And the 27th.
The 27th, maybe the 27th. The 27th is, for candidate lead partners
because
as well.
It's the lead partners who apply. So this is something that is useful for them. It's the lead partner applying for the whole network. Okay.
Then we have another question, which has been tackled by Clémentine, head of unit for project and networks, which was about eligibility. Can a partnership be composed by EU cities and one IPA city and one NDCI city? But the question is already there. Exactly. It's only one. So we have a couple more questions, and then I say we'll leave you to your day. This is answered. This is quite technical. We can read it. We'll see if we can manage to answer. Can a new application be initialized from an existing Synergy account?
Very technical. Synergy questions.
Yes. This is
Please, write to us.
Write to us about all the technical questions, synergies, and related functionalities. Could you please repeat the dates? The dates of the next webinars, you see them on the slide, and this will be sent to you, and it's also already on the Get Involved page, but the next one will be on the 27th of May for lead partners about applications and tech and troubleshooting. So also, I guess, synergies and
absolutely, yeah.
The 29th of May is for everyone to join. And I'd say it's very, very important to do so. It's on how to write good applications using storytelling techniques, because often we receive very good applications that are poorly presented. And this is a pity, because you also need to be able to make others understand the value of your project and your idea. So this is for everyone to follow. We encourage you to be there on the 29th of May. And the 9th of June is, again, for lead partners, it's the final troubleshooting. So wrapping up the application process for you to be able to respect the deadline.
So you will be supported throughout the application phase.
Yes.
Also, in practical terms, this is absolutely necessary. We know it can be stressful, but
But no worries. It will be
smooth.
Yes, it will. And then we have a final information in this slide that is very important. You can get support and additional information in your national language through the urbact points, national points. On the urbact website, you have a section on the how to find us on the main menu. And NUP is National Urbact Points, in each country, you have a dedicated hotspot communication point dedicated to disseminating urbact information. And they can help you in your national language to find partners. They're very active also for the matchmaking support. So please refer to them. They're there for you. And also refer to us. If you have any question, again, don't hesitate, write, use the email an@urbact.eu. And that will be all from us. It's been a pleasure being with you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and we're here for you. So we cannot wait to hear from you if you have any needs, any doubts, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.